Good day and thank you for joining us on today's edition of the program Weekend Sorts. My name is Hannah Tumaji. On this edition, ex-pension boss Miner's son sentenced to 14 years imprisonment for money laundering. Buhari government threatens to declare state of emergency in Anambra. NCC bans under 18 from obtaining SIM cards. On the foreign scene, Grace Mugabe challenges court order to exhume husband's body. We have this and more after the break. Faysal Miner, son of former chairman of the defunct Pension Reform Task Force team, Abdul Rashid Miner, has been sentenced to 14 years imprisonment. Faysal was convicted by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Thursday. Delivering judgment, Justice Okon Abang found Faysal guilty on a 3-count money laundering charge. The charges were preferred against Faysal by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). Faysal is being prosecuted along with his father. The federal government has threatened to declare a state of emergency in Anambra State over the lingering insecurity situation in the state. Abubakar Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, disclosed this after the Federal Executive Council meeting (FEC) in Abuja on Wednesday. He disclosed that the federal government is determined to ensure a hitch-free election in the state. When our national security is attacked and the sanctity of our constitutionally guaranteed democracy is threatened, no possibility is ruled out. As a government, we have a responsibility to ensure the sustenance of our democratic order. As a government, we have a responsibility to provide security, unity to life and properties. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has advised Nigerians against consuming frozen poultry products and other food items preserved with formalin. Formalin is a poisonous chemical popularly used to preserve the human body in mortuaries. NAFDAC spokesman Dr. Abubakar Jimo, who gave the word of advice, said unscrupulous business owners had been using formalin to preserve poultry products, chicken and turkey in particular. Formalin is capable of preserving such products for weeks before they get to consumers, he warned. NAFDAC is alerting Nigerians to this practice. There are enough poultry products in the country than to resort to foreign chicken smuggled in, despite federal government's ban, Jimo said. The NAFDAC spokesman also called the attention of consumers to the economic import of patronizing business owners who smuggled poultry products into the country. He noted that if such patronage continued, indigenous poultry farmers and marketers will not grow or as desired, as the money spent on smuggled products will only go to the producers of the products. The Public Affairs Officer and Acting Consul General, United States of America Consulate, Lagos, Stephen Ibeli, last week said about 14,000 Nigerians were currently studying in the country. Ibeli spoke in Osogbo, Osun State at the inauguration of Window on America, an information center supported by the United States government, which provide free learning, located in the premises of Osun State University Teaching Hospital, Osogbo. He added that the facility was a non-political space connected to many universities where people could engage in research on topics and at master's and doctorate levels. According to him, the high number of Nigerians studying in the United States was not by accident, but came into being due to Nigerians' love for good education. He explained that universities in the United States were offering world-class services. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has placed a restriction on anyone below the age of 18 years from registering and owning a subscriber identity model SIM in Nigeria. The NCC made the announcement during the public inquiry on 3 regulatory instruments on the rule-making process in Abuja on Tuesday. The new rule is also stated in the draft copy of the Modified Registration of Telephone Subscribers Regulations published on the Commission's website. In the modified regulations, NCC restricted telephone subscribers to only include anyone above the age of 18 years. Major stakeholders, including MTN at the event, appealed to the Commission to adjust the age limit. MTN employed the Commission to adjust the age limit to 14 years old and above. However, the NCC insisted on 18 years old and above for anyone who wants to own and register a SIM card in Nigeria. The governors and leaders of the southeast region of Nigeria, after rising from an emergency meeting, have condemned the killings in the region and pledged to join hands with security agencies to stop the spate of killing, curb crimes and enhance security. The meeting also condemned the sit-at-home order by a group which the forum said are mostly issued by people in the diaspora who do not feel the pains of the people. They resolved that governors and all people of the southeast do everything within the law to ensure that there is no further sit-at-home in the southeast and that people are allowed to freely move about in the zone. Addressing newsmen while reading from a communique issued at the end of the meeting, which lasted for about 4 hours. And now on the foreign scene, Grace Mugabe, the widow of Zimbabwe's longtime former ruler Robert Mugabe, has challenged a court order to exhume her husband's remains for reburial at a national shrine. Court papers showed on Monday Mugabe was buried in his rural home village of Kutama, about 90 kilometers, 55 miles west of the capital Harare, in September 2019, after weeks of wrangling over his final resting place. His family had opposed the government's plans to bury him at the National Heroes Acres in Harare, where it started constituting a special mausoleum for him. But in May, a traditional leader fined Grace Mugabe 5 cows and 2 goats for improperly burying Mugabe and orders his exhumation and reburial in Harare. Mugabe's children then appealed the chief's directive, but a magistrate court last month confirmed that order, saying the ex-president's children had no legal authority to challenge the exhumation of their father. That prompted Grace Mugabe to take over the legal battle. And this is where we come to the end of today's edition of Weekend Thoughts. My name is Hannatu Maji. See you again next time.